Good afternoon, good evening, or dead night as it may be. Welcome to the Race Season channel. This is our coverage for the Hungarian GP race. Hey everyone, this is Grash here, live with our coverage for the race. It's going to be the last race before the summer break for F1, so it's going to be pencils down for several weeks. The big news before we come in is they announced that Malaysia is going to be back on the grid. Yeah, Sepang is going to be back. It'll be the first time seeing Sepang myself. I've heard a lot about the track, so it's legendary. That's all I know. It's legendary. You guys, that is huge. It's gonna be now officially is the Bahrain Grand Prix hosted by Malaysia. Jumping through hoops, blah blah blah. What? Yeah, it is what it is. But ultimately, again, so remember that in 2026, just remember that the Bahrain Grand Prix was hosted at Malaysia. That will be your trivia question. Grash getting pop. I'm right here right now, guys. Where's Grash? I'm right here. You guys hear me? No, Grash is the one commentating, Robin. Okay, we can hear me. People are acting weird in chat. Look. It was looking at the starting grid at the moment. So Perez is going to be starting from the pit lane. So that's the one thing, pit lane start. Hamilton had a 3 grid place drop. He impeded Oscar. And then Antonelli, I believe, had another 3 grid place drop because he didn't go slow enough in a yellow sector, basically. Which, yeah. Yellows and with Antonelli during qualifying have not been his bit thing. Just put some chicken nuggets in the oven. What do you think about these tire choices? I mean, they were on the C5, C4, C3. I mean, they're on the fastest compounds. And it's usually probably going to be on a medium tire. Expecting so. Okay, so we've got Leclerc, Bortoleto, Alonso, Sainz, and Stroll on soft tires. That's they are committing themselves to a strategy early on. Hamilton on a soft tire as well. Hamilton on a new soft tire. Only one is a used tire. It would be Leclerc. 3 laps on a used soft tire. So interesting. Ruth Rothman does the Race Strategy Society, and in her report from last night, she would put people on mediums because basically the big thing she said is that basically the Hungaroring is basically you have to figure out in 12 laps what your actual strategy is going to be. And so until you figure that out, you should probably be on a medium tire for the most wide range of opportunities. So it's whether you go on a first or second stop, depends on so many variables, wind, temperature, tire degradation, and whatnot. So basically, by going on soft, you are almost committing to a 2-stop strategy. And last year, Lando beat out Oscar about 0.58 seconds was the value that she put in her newsletter. It is the formation lap right now. We have hit the top of the hour. Track is sizzling though, yeah, and this is one of those. I think they think that they can get an advantage on the soft tire, go blazing on the soft tires. Again, one of the things we might see is Leclerc is likely going to take the lead of the race on Norris because they've got Ferrari has got the great starts. Hamilton is probably going to get ahead of either at least Verstappen, most likely Oscar as well. So it'll be interesting how Hamilton starts. He's going to be one of the people to take a look at. Kimi is not one. Grace has not even started. My God, people are like, Kimi win. Like, Grace hasn't even started. Russell win. Come on, people. Race hasn't started yet. Are you predicting the win? Please say that. Prediction. Anyways, on the formation lap is ongoing right now. Norris is at the end of sector 2. 1 or 2 stops. I could see people trying the one-stop strategy. Risk of rain for the F1 race is 20%, which likely means we're not going to get any race. That's been the percentage of rain that was predicted. I think it's actually lower. I think Thursday predicted 30%. It's now 20%. I don't see any clouds, though. Again, weather can always change on a dime. Yesterday, yeah, Max is starting on P4 after again Hamilton dropped 3 places. People are lining up right now. Again, still we have a lot of cars still coming to the grid. Fox 27, I predict a red flag. I love you, my friend. I'm not manifesting a red flag, but if you want a red flag, I'm on board with you. Yeah, Alonso's P16. Alonso did get into Q2. Green flag at the back of the field, and our lights are now going on. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. We are racing on the Hungarian ring, everyone. And the McLarens are going to get a jump. It's going to be a McLaren 1-2. Leclerc, Hamilton, Max go 3 wide. Hamilton's going to get ahead of Leclerc. Leclerc's going to fall back 2 places. Ferraris, so Max is going to get into 3rd. He's going to be the Ferraris 4-5. Almost 3 wide again with Max in the middle. So Norris 1st, Oscar 2nd, Max 3rd. Leclerc got his place. It did Oscar just switch positions with Lando? Wow, so Max is fighting with the Ferraris. So Russell, what's happened to Russell? Oscar's now leading the race right now. Russell's lost 14 positions. What did happen to George? I don't know what happened to George. Yeah, that's a good question. What did happen to George? Ooh. Anti-Saul on Russell. Okay. Yeah, Russell's just no good luck for Russell right now. So we've got Oscar leading, Norris 2nd, Max is 3rd, but he's got Hamilton, Leclerc. He's fighting with Hamilton. Hamilton went on the outside on Max. Max still keeps his position. So Hamilton's fighting hard on Max. Leclerc has fallen back a couple car lengths off of that. Antonelli's moved up a position because Russell's fallen back. Isaac's up a position because Russell's fallen back. Lawson's up 3 positions. He started 10th. He's now 8th. No, he started 11th. He's now 8th. Lindblad is 9th and Hulkenberg at 10th. So we got Audi in the points right now. The Racing Bulls are in the points as well. Double Racing Bulls in points. Alonso up position. Again, that's most likely because Russell's fallen back a position. Russell's now 18th. He was 20th. So he's clawed back 2 of those positions. Hamilton's fallen back a little bit, but maybe 1 or 2 car lengths. And Leclerc is probably 4 or 5 after Hamilton. He's getting on Max again. About a car length. And he's going on the outside of Max. They're side by side. Max has the advantage. Max keeps the position again. So good defense by Max right there with Hamilton trying to get on the inside. What happened to Russell? Apparently, anti-soul happened with Russell, and he's falling back. It was like he picks up his passenger. Boss, I can barely read the race control message. Your best bet is probably put it underneath the sector times. He Stroll's out. No, Stroll's still 20. It's just 20th. He's behind the Williams. They were saying that Hamilton needs to pass Max. He's on the softs. Yeah, I mean, Alonso Beerman incident forcing the other driver off the track. So that would be Alonso is the offender and Beerman the offended, or the victim, we should say. They haven't done a replay of the start yet, so when they do that, I will keep an eye on what happened with Russell. No further investigation. Alonso Beerman, turn 3, forcing another driver off the track. Go, Max, go. Again, Max Verstappen up in position. Hamilton up position. Leclerc is down 3 positions. Norris has lost position. Oscar's up 2 positions. So those are big changes in the top 5. Antonelli's up. Again, we've got Russell dropping now to 16th right now, but he was down 20, like to 21st at one point. So right now, I think the big Lawson's up 3 positions. Yeah, right now, and Ocon's up 3 positions. So if those are the drivers you picked for bingo board, you are up you've got 3 points already. Did I pick Stroll? So if you're doing the replay, wow, yeah, that was just a bad start. Bad start. Okay, so that's what happened with Russell. So right now, Oscar is leading this race. He got ahead of Norris. That's the second sector right now. Here he comes to the line for Oscar's ahead of Norris by 1.1 seconds, so he's out of overtake range. That's huge. Max is 1.6 back, but he's got Hamilton but 6.6 back and Leclerc 0.7 after that. Ed Newley's out of overtake range right now. He's 1.1 back. Then Isaac's 1.4. So we've spread out for the most part. We've got Hulkenberg on Lindblad. We've got Bortoletto still on Ocon, Colpino on Russell, Bamman on Alonso, and Stroll on Sainz, and then Bottas on Albon. Those are where we've got potential for overtakes. Dang, Papaya. Yeah, I didn't think Papaya would be this fast. I did not expect them to be 1 and 2 started at this point in the race. Max saying dampers have failed. How does he know that dampers have failed? That's very, very specific. The dampening failed for sure. The car is completely. Max is third. All right, all right. So we need to understand. Max is third right now in the race. He's in the podium position. He's complaining about the car because he can complain about the car. Now, I wonder if dampeners is some sort of code word for something else. Russell right now 14th. Again, he was low as 21 at the start of this race, almost 22nd. I think the only reason he wasn't 22nd is because Perez was a pit lane start. So this is literally a last to first challenge we're going here with right now with Russell. The best the closest we're gonna get to a last to first. Now having Perez has done it, but anyways. There is something going on with the map at the moment. That's data. That's data, upstream data that's going on. Yeah, something's gone wrong with the data upstream. I want to thank everyone on. I want to thank Eldon. I want to thank racing fans too over Twitch chat. Thank you so much. I want to thank everyone over in Twitch chat. We are growing on that platform. Thank you so much. I want to thank everyone over on YouTube chat. We're getting almost 6,000 over here right now. Thank you so much. Again, we got like Polo, we got Think, we got Andy, is here, Blue is here, Mayaki's here. If I haven't called out your name, say something in chat so I can call you out. This is the Race Statistic family specifically. I want to thank you guys for being here. And again, when I was sick 3 years ago, you guys were huge moral support. Dan, what's happening to the data? I mean, like you screw up the data in a little way, you can get huge cascading effects. Being a programmer myself, I understand that way too well. We are on lap 8 of 70. We're 1/10 through this race so far. Must be the massive upgrades breaking the map. Yeah. Perez starting procedure infringement. Looks like they will investigate that after the race. I don't know why. You've got 90% of this race still to go. Yeah, that's funny. Why? Something has gone wrong with the map. Looks like a sequence of things on that map has gone wrong. Anyways, I'm moving on. So we got 9 laps into this race right now. Again, the big point is that these teams are going to have to figure out. Ruth Ruffin in her newsletter, the Race Strategy Society, basically said by lap 12, teams need to figure out what their strategy actually is. That there are plans and there's different things that they are counting, but this is where they figure out this is what tide dehydration actually looks like. This is what temperature is looking like, and all those other variables that they actually get actual data. Again, right now, Oscar is leading this race. He's 1.7 seconds ahead of Norris. Norris is 2.3 seconds ahead of Max. Then we get into the world of Max, Hamilton, Leclerc. They're asking what Norris of how he's doing. And he's basically saying pretty much dirty gear because he's behind Oscar for a certain extent. Charles age 11 laps because he started his tire. He started on 3 laps used tires, so that's why he's on his tires are 12 laps. Means he's used 12 laps on those tires. 3 were before the race started. So about comics included this Macklin review. Who knows what else they'll come up with? They didn't do a review for the previous race. They're like, yeah, that didn't do much. Oscar says his tires feel good. They're planning a plan A on him. Hamilton getting closer to Max. He's about like 2-3 car lengths back on him right now, but getting closer. This is the stalking that you expect before you make a move. Hamilton on soft tires, Max is on medium tires, but Max has been defending extremely well. And that Max is complaining about shifting at the moment. We'll see about what's going on. Oh, Max is using the flip wing. I looks like they figured out. One of the things that they've done with the wing is what I think it's an F1 Unchanged called them cat ears. They're little triangles that poke out the top of there's the top line of the wing, and then there's these triangles that are popping out, which have been referred to as cat ears. Oh, Carson, welcome, my friend. I don't think I've seen you before. Another one of the family members. Again, these are the people who have joined the channel. They're throwing a few bucks each month, as well as getting a free. Those who stay month to month are get a super, a member super chat, as well as access to several emoji. I've been saying a lot of re-degradation. Right now, I'm trying to see where things are. Again, we've got the world of Max, Hamilton, and Leclerc effectively. More just Max and Hamilton. Clerk has fallen back 1.5. Norris is within a second, just hovering above a second on his teammates. Russell, who's low as 21, basically back of the grid, has made it all his way up to 11th now. Well, Albon going wide, going off track, but still moving forward. Yeah, the map is broken on the F1 side. That's not much we can do. Blue flags for... can't read it. Yeah, there's some blue flags, but I can't read who it's for. Hamilton coming in the pits again. This is expected lap 14. He's gone to hard tires. So 2.6 stop. That's not bad. Norris is about a second back right now. Again, we've got Verstappen, and then Leclerc is 6.5 seconds back. Okay, Norris is now within a second. Max is 4 seconds behind Oscar. Leclerc is 6.4. Hamilton fallbacks to 9th after pitting. He's the first one to pit. He's gone to hard tires. So soft, hard. Could go, if he manages the tires, he could go the rest of the race on hards. Or if it's a two-stop strategy, go, let me see, how many laps? 57 laps? So you could go about maybe 25 laps. 25 to 30 laps, and then go to like a medium tire. Max Verstappen is stopping. He's gone only 13 laps on a medium tire. So I think this is to cover an undercut. It comes in, goes out on hard tires. Medium hard strategy there. Will Hamilton overtake that? He does. He does. Hamilton's going to get ahead of Max. So the undercut does work for Hamilton. A lot of smoke in the cockpit under brakes. So Bottas is going to come in to retire. So brake failure again with the Cadillacs. So again, here comes in. Oh wow, here comes the Cadillac. That is smoking. He's going to make it into the pits. He's rolling. He's going to get across the line. Oh, he's not quite past the pit lane line. Um, they might call a yellow in the pits. We'll see. We'll see. He's just past the pit lane, but not quite. The front tires are past the pit lane. Yeah, yellow in the pit lane. So again, yellow in the pit lane because Bottas did not cross the pit lane line completely. And they've got to roll his car past the pit lane and probably put out brakes that are probably going to be on fire in a moment or so. Let's see. Max has gone ahead of Hamilton. Norris has taken the lead. Well, that's because Oscar's pitting. Oscar does a 2.5 stop. Leclerc's coming into the pits. What's the stop time? 2.4 stop time for Leclerc. That's not bad. So Norris is the leader of the race. Anthony is second. Isaac is third. Again, these are the people who have not stopped yet. Pit lane stop time is about 21 seconds under green flag. Calcium onboard fire suppression systems. So Bottas has retired. Again, another brake issue with the Cadillacs this weekend. Yeah, Isaac is is P3 in a podium position right now. He's 19 seconds behind Norris. If he would, he would. He's not actually in a podium position. Norris is coming in the pit. Oh, good. 3.0, 3.2. That's slow. Not great. It's not ideal. See, Antonelli's leading the race. That's his virtue of pit order. Again, Antonelli and Isaac have not pitted. I mean, Oscar is 12.3 seconds back. So whenever Isaac and Antonelli pit, Norris comes in. So really, the true real leader of the race now is Oscar. When we finally take care of pit order, Oscar to be leading the race. Norris is second. Max is third in that regards. Right now, gaps are so closed. Again, right now, Antonelli's leading the race by virtue, but he has not pitted yet. When he does, he'll drop back to his normal position. That will be ahead of Lawson, most likely. Isaac will probably go back, let's see, 33, 34. So he'll drop somewhere probably behind Hulkenberg, probably. And here is Oscar getting ahead of Isaac. And then there's Norris getting ahead of Oscar. So what are they doing with Isaac? McLaren's just passed Isaac. And Isaac hasn't pitted yet. You should at least do the same for Max and then try and hold up Hamilton. Hamilton's on the side. Oh, Hamilton's trying to passing Max right now. He gets ahead of him. So Hamilton gets a good outside pass slipstream and gets ahead of Max. So Hamilton right now effectively P2, P3. Does Max get the position back? He does. He does. It does get it back. So again, we've got Oscar, Norris, Verstappen, Hamilton, Isaac, Leclerc. Right now, Isaac is a moving chicane at the moment. He's dropping back positions. Isaac now pitting. It's a 2.6 stop. He's going to fall back ahead of Hulkenberg, only because Hulkenberg has pitted as well. Yeah, I don't know what's got happened with the map. Yeah. Well, track lives Albin. Going out right now. Okay. So right now, Andy is still leading the race. He's 11 seconds ahead, but he's not pitted. So as soon as he pits, Andy has stayed out. He's likely to try a one stop, really in a strong pace in this stint, so that doesn't work. So by that, we're looking at Oscar and Norris maybe going on a two-stop strategy here. Andy has gone 20 laps on medium tires. There's 50 laps to go in this race. Kimi on one stopper? Yeah, he's on a one stopper most likely. Let's see how long Antonelli goes on those medium tires. Again, it's a 70 lap race. You need to go to like lap 35 for a true one stop. Maybe 30. Maybe that in the pits right now. Comes out 12th at the moment. Our early retirement so far has been Bottas. That was due to brake issue. It overheated and was smoking. George right now has gotten to 7th. He's basically recovered his position. He's only one position back from when he started. He started in 6th. He's now in 7th. That will likely... Yeah, I think probably, if he picks now, will come out ahead of George. So right now, George is 10 seconds, 10.1 back on Leclerc. So that's the number to look at right now. He's gone 20 laps on a medium tire. Lawson has also gone to 20 laps. Barrow and Alonso have gone 20 laps on a soft tire as well. So some interesting alternate strategies here. There you go. Gone to an alternate map. You haven't seen this map in a while. New map. I think this is not a new map. This is an older map that we've used. It's been a while since we used this map. It glitches less and is a lot more accurate. Antonelli's being told to box, so he's gone 21 laps on a medium tire effectively. Here he comes into the pits. Fred's coming into the pits as well. Stop time for Antonelli. 2.1 stop time for Antonelli. That's really good. Perez is a 3.3 stop time. Oscar's back to the lead by virtue of pitch order, and as expected, Antonelli is out ahead of his teammate. Russell 6 seconds behind Antonelli. Antonelli's 5 seconds behind Leclerc. Fernando right now in the points. That is huge. I mean, he has picked up the 1 point, but that was because Checo got a penalty and kicked him out of the last point position. So right now, Alonso is legitimately in the point position, though it has not stopped yet. We got to keep it. No, Russell has not stopped. Bortoletto, Alonso, haven't stopped. So those are the 3 in the top 10 who have not stopped yet. We are on lap 23 of 70, lap 24 now of 70, actually. So McLaren's just crossed the line. Max is 3.5 seconds behind. Hamilton is 1.7 back. Clerk is 1.2 back. So we've spread out. So we're spread out in the top of this. 10-pound donation from Paula. Let's go, Max. Go, Isaac. Go. Again, our Maxiteers in chat. Paula is one of our chat legends. Whoa, calm down, dude. You do not have to repeat the same thing over and over again. Maybe you may be cheering, but 5, 6, 7, 8 times in a row the same damn thing. That's spamming chat. Anyway, back to the race right now. So Oscar is getting back to the lead of this race because Antonelli has finally pit. Again, he is best lap with a 124.282. His last lap was a 124.487. That's what we're looking at right now, 124, 125 lap times. And then at least last lap, actual lap before pitting was 125.491. Norris is within a second of his teammate, and that's important. Russell, who had an anti-stall issue, dropped to 21st, is now up to 7th now. He's recovered significantly over these past 25 laps, though. He is still on a medium tire. His first set of medium tires. He's not pitted yet. How's Hamilton slowing down? I mean, he's not charging. He's not charging ahead. And that's again why Max is pushing ahead. Hamilton now 2 seconds back. Clerk is slowing down. He is slowing down. Leclerc is faster as well. Let's see if the Ferraris switch positions. Hamilton's not slow. He's just not as fast as he was before. He has fallen back again, about 2 seconds behind Max. Max is 4.5 seconds behind Norris. Again, we got Oscar Norton in the world at the moment. Antonelli is a few seconds behind. It's 4.3 seconds behind. Russell's fallen back 10 seconds. So those tires have definitely, that 25 laps on those medium has fallen. He's definitely fallen back at this point. Isaac is right now 8th. He's on a hard tire, 5 seconds behind Russell. Then Bortoletto has gone 25 laps on a soft tire. He's doing 126 high to 126, almost 127s. So Lawson is gaining on him, though. He is 5.4 seconds back. Hunger map looks different because we're using a different map. This is actually this is the older style map that we used to use. Ryan, why Hamilton risked this move? Dude, I'm not Ryan. I'm not the one blowing my nose. I'm the one sneezing all the time. We've gone 27 laps of this race, so about third ish of this race so far. Again, this is Grash with you live coverage of the race itself right now, the Hungarian Grand Prix. How much time is lost in the pits under green flag running? It's 21 seconds. Talking about Ryan, have you heard anything from? I have not. I have not heard anything from. The boss would have heard from. Would have. I never talked with Ryan directly. Um, the boss still talk with him on a regular basis. I don't know what's. I know that when he left, he was basically at the end of um, his senior year in college, and that was a big deal. It's always a big deal. He was burnt out from Max Verstappen dominance. To be quite honest, and I don't blame him on that. It's hard when Max was just blowing everything out of the water. Russell finally pitting right now. It's a 3.9 stop. That was slow. To slow stop. Russell's going to come out right now behind Isaac at eighth. I think Bortoletto is still No, he's gonna fall behind Bortoletto. Question is, Lawson is right on the tail of Russell right now. So Russell's going to be ninth, Lawson 10th. But Lawson has his tires in the zone, and Russell's getting his tires up to temp. What's with the shifts? What's with Mercedes this weekend? Again, Max is talking about something with shifts, and I'm not really sure why. Russell went from medium to hards. He's in ninth right now behind Bortoletto. I mean, well, he's technically ahead of Lawson. Is a better way to put it. Is he right now? He's improving his position on Lawson. So Lawson didn't have what it needed to take to make a move on Russell while he was coming out. Stroll's getting up to 5 positions. He has. Yes. I think I picked Stroll as my driver this weekend in F1 in the F1 bingo. Looking at Lando right now. Lando went wide off the track. Mistake by Lando. Who just shifted? Russell's ahead of Bortoletto now. Ooh, there we go. Not showing the audio, the transcript of the VST. I don't know. Yeah, I think you'd be VER, not VST. Oh, is that the map? Yeah, that's max. VST is max. Guchu is in F3. He is an American driver of all things. Hamilton coming in, so this would be his second stop. He could be on a 3-stop strategy, the way things are going. Hamilton's 2.4 stop. What is his tire? It's going to come out behind Isaac. I think it went to hard. Yep, too hard, hard to hard. So soft, hard, hard right now for Hamilton. So this could be a 3-stop strategy. This allows Hamilton to make a charge on those tires. It wasn't with between medium and hard tires. There wasn't that much a difference in terms of degradation. See, again. We've gone 31 laps, 40 laps to go. 29 laps on soft, 30 laps on soft. Yeah, Alonso, the soft tire whisperer right now. Though he is 13th, he is. If he'd pit, he'd come back 88. Probably drop behind Bierman, I think. Hamilton now getting ahead of Isaac for 6th position. Where's Hamilton? Hamilton's got 18 seconds to go to get to Antonelli. So 18.7 is the number we're looking at right now. That's the number that needs to drop significantly. Driver of the day right now. I mean, it's early, but I mean, I'd put Russell in there in that driver of the day. He has recovered, huge recovery drive after getting anti-stall on the start of the race. McLaren were set up for a pit stop. It's Perez. Oh, so with 33 laps to go, we've already got 4 cars lapped. Perez, Albon, Bierman, Sainz have been lapped. Ocon is the next car that will be lapped pretty soon. If it's not by the end of this lap, it'll be beginning of next lap, and then Colapino will be the next car pretty quickly that will be lapped. Spooky first time chatter over Twitch chat. Thank you so much. Excuse me. Has he pitted yet? Yes, he has pitted. Barlow's going to get ahead of Alonso for 13th. Again, he had three just put on new hards. Norris is going to pass Oscar. Oscar's dropped back to 3rd. Is he in the pit? Oscar coming into pit. So Lando getting the lead of the race by virtue of another pit. Are we looking at 3-stop strategy here? We're halfway through the race right now. We're 34 of 70 laps, 37 laps to go. And we're looking at 2 stops already from Oscar and Hamilton. Wow, thank over 7,000 of you watching right now. Thank you so much. 7,200, almost 700, 300 right now. Thank you so much. 700, 400. Wow, keep going up. Numbers go up. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Again, this is Grass with you on the Race SC channel. Almost 100 over in Twitch chat. Wow, they're doing well today. Thank you so much. We're about at that halfway map point of this race. Norris right now leading virtue of pit order. Again, Oscar and Hamilton have pitted for a second time. So they could be on a 3-stop strategy right now. They've already pitted twice. Norris right now leading the race. Max is 3.7 behind. Leclerc is 5.5. The gap to Norris is 9, so 9 seconds back. Antonelli is within range of Leclerc right now. Get a back view of Leclerc as Antonelli comes in, stalking him. Again, Oscar and Hamilton have pitted, so that's 5th and 6th. Isaac is 7th. Russell is 8th. Again, big story. 2 big points of the story is that Russell had an anti-stall and dropped him to literally to 21st. He would have been 22nd if Perez had not been in the pit lane. He's gone from effectively last to 8th right now. So it's a huge recovery drive just in that first part of the race. The other part of this race has been Bottas has basically retired brake issues with that Cadillac. Again, they're struggling with brake overheating issues. What happened to Lewis? He's way off. No, he's not off the field. He's in the there's an alternate strategy that him and Oscar are on right now. Got Scott Candage in chat, everyone. Thank you so much, Scott, for being here, throwing me scones. I did go back and manage to see the Little Horn Stadium first match. So congratulations for getting that. He is Scott does a Football Manager stream Tuesdays, Wednesday, Thursdays, and then Saturdays is when he streams. So moving forward back to F1. Actually, the upgrades yeah, they were doing very well. Alonso has dropped back again. He's just pitted. He went 34 laps on those soft tires. He's going on to mediums. He could go the rest of the race on that medium tire. And Denelli getting ahead of Leclerc. That's because Leclerc pitted. So Leclerc went 19 on soft, 20 on hards. If you can go, there's 34 laps left to go. He's going to come out behind Isaac. It's definitely getting interesting. Norris has gone 19 laps on a hard tire. Max has gone 22 on a hard tire. Evidently, it's only 14 on a hard tire. Long life for especially around. Yeah, that, again, he had to manage that. I think Alonso is legitimately on a one-stop strategy. Map and data non-sync. Yeah, we know that. We're on an alternate map today because of issues in the F1 data stream. There's not much we can do about it when the data upstream is not coming out correctly. And they're gonna pit soon. I mean, it's one of those questions. Not for at least 5 laps. I think they're gonna at least go at least 20. Maybe 25. Because then I'll leave 25 laps to go on another set. Will probably be a hard or a medium. Alonso getting up to 16th position. Sainz down to 17th. Stroll right now up to 14th. Again, these are all lap cars at the moment. The next one to be lapped will be Bortoleto. Again, right now our race is, we've got Norris in the lead of this race right now. Max is second. Antonelli. We suspect that they're going to go at least 5 to 10 more laps, each of these drivers, and then pit. And watch me be wrong, and they'll pit in less than 5 laps. But Antonelli definitely 5 to 10 laps easily. Max, Norris could pit now anywhere to the next 5 laps. That would be a two-stop strategy for Norris and Max and Antonelli. Oscar and Hamilton, again, Stroll and Colapino have pitted. So it's dropped them to 17 and 18 respectively. So Alonso up to 14. Gasly is 1.6 behind Bortoleto. Hulkenberg's 1.7. I'm looking at where we might be. No one's really in Behrman's the only one close enough to potentially maybe pass. So this is definitely a strategy race right now. Less about overtake. It's more, again, with the gaps right now. It's about who is advancing and why. Right now, Antonelli is 4.3 seconds behind Max. Oscar is 9.2 behind Antonelli. Those are the two that Hamilton's 1.6. So these are people who are gaining right now in the top 6. Norris is pitting. So he's got 17 on medium, 21. He's got 31 laps to go. We'll see what tire he goes on to. I suspect a hard. Max is going to take lead of the race by virtue of pit order. Norris is going to come out. Telling that Oscar the car looks okay. Norris is going to come out ahead of his teammate, so Oscar's going to be 0.7 behind Norris. Russell. So I was looking at Leclerc, Isaac Russell for a moment there. So right now we're waiting on. So we've got Max and Antonelli in their little world who have not pitted yet. Then we've got Norris 11 seconds back, Oscar 4 seconds, 12 seconds back. Hamilton is 14 seconds back. So if Max were to pit right now, he'd be between the Ferraris. If Antonelli pits right now, he would be behind Leclerc, ahead of Isaac. Yeah, Max Verstappen right now is P1. By the end, he has not pitted. He has gone 26 laps on that hard tire, 14. So he's gone 40 laps. He's got a pit to do, honestly. I don't see him going another 30 laps on those hard tires. Antonelli has gone 22 laps on a medium and then 18 on hard. He can go another leads, he can go 7 laps easily, maybe more. I gotta say that Behrman spun. I don't see a replay of that right now. He is currently 18th. Audis Racing fighting with the not really fighting with the Racing Bulls. Bortoleto was 10 seconds back, and then Holberg another 11 seconds back. They're not fighting with the Racing Bulls. They're that far back. They're going to have to make huge gains in these next 30 laps. Max Verstappen being taught to box right now. The prediction right now is that he'll come out around where Leclerc is, depending on the stop. Tires go in, tires go on. To a soft set? Ooh. So Antonelli now leading the race by virtue of pit order. Max is going out on... Did I see that correctly? So Max coming out ahead of Leclerc on used softs. Oh my. Oh my. That he's on used softs. He's on another stop. He's going to go for another stop. So this is Max now charging. He's ahead of Leclerc right now, and I think he's going to get away. Right now, the gap is 0.4, 0.5, 0.6. Max is making a charge. He's 8.2 behind Hamilton. So that's the other metric to take a look at. So this is interesting. This is definitely a choice here. I thought he would go at least a medium tire, maybe not to another hard. No, he's gone. Max has gone to 3 laps old softs. We are on lap 43 of 70 laps. There's 28 laps to go. Antonelli's currently leading the race, but he is not pitted. We're not expecting him to pit for another maybe 5 laps. Is where I'm predicting where he might be. He might be pitting. Question is, are lap drivers being removed from the map? Yeah, they are. So every from Gasly down right now are not being shown on the map because they've been lapped. Yeah, this map only shows who's on the leading lap. So ideally leading. Norris is effectively our race leader when we take into pit orders. Norris is 1.8 seconds ahead of Oscar. Sorry, he's 1. He's gaining on Antonelli. Oscar's almost 6 seconds behind Norris. Hamilton is 3 seconds behind Oscar, and Max is 7.6. He's almost a second ahead of Leclerc right now. It's like 1.7, I think 0.8, 0.9, almost a second. But he's definitely gained on Hamilton. Did Borrelli? No, Borrelli has not retired. He's 10th. It's Bottas who's retired. Again, he had a brake issue. They started to smoke, and then came into the pits and retired effectively. Maxi 7 laps to get to Hamilton. He's going to have to do about a second each lap to get to him. Trying to see Cook Max. It's definitely a choice. I don't know. We'll see if that pans out. I'm not sure that the strategy failed Max here. Max not convinced the softs can make it to the end. No, Max, those softs are not going to make it to the end. I mean, yeah, we saw Alonso do 34, but Alonso's on a wacky strategy as it is already. Sainz Oscar incident. Oh, it was an incident between Sainz and I didn't. We'll have to see a replay on that. Sainz is the offender, and Oscar is the victim in this scenario. Is it actually a penalty already? Sainz has a red mark on him. Does he have a penalty already? Well, you guys in chat tell me. So Lando right now is charging on Kimi. He's like 4/10 back. Going on the inside of Kimi, he's going to make that pass. Is it going to stick? No, Lando's going to try again. Going on the inside of Kimi one more time. Does make the pass. So Lando now leading the race legitimately, where Kimi is right now is he going to pit or is he not going to pit? It's a question. He's gone 23 laps on that hard tire. Current hard tire is 25 laps to go. Norris has gone 6 laps on his current tires. He can go to the end of the race on those tires. Isaac is the purple sector. That's interesting. Max is down to a low 7 second. He was a high 7 seconds last time I looked at him. So he's gained about 8/10 on Oscar. Blue flag infringement. That means someone didn't pull over in time, Corey. Who's saying it's a absolute robbery for Oscar? Matthew's saying that Kansas is McLaren country. You guys, I see a what the, but I don't know what you're reacting to. Leave Kimmy alone. So Kimmy's already fallen back 2.6 seconds after Norris has passed him. So Norris, with 24 laps to go in this race, has taken a charge of the top of the field. Oscar looks like he's had an incident with Sainz, which may be why he's not advancing. The map is all over the place. It's better than the map we had earlier. It was ping pong all over the place. It looked like the Who had started playing Pinball Wizard from Tommy. Max tires will Max's tires. So Max is 6.7 right now, charging on Hamilton. There's time for him to catch him. If any pits right now, Antonelli Gap is 3.8. So I'd put him about 20, 25. Yeah, that'd put him behind Leclerc right now. Such high hopes for Max until he pitted. Oh, ALR mean all right. Yeah, yeah. Looking at what you guys are saying in chat right now, looking at the board. Again, right now with 23 laps to go, we got Norris leading, Antonelli second, but Antonelli is not pitted. So this is one of those, is he on a one-stop strategy here? I would have expected he would have gone longer on that medium tire if we're going hard. He's gone 25 laps on that hard tire. He's got 23 laps to go in this race. He could potentially do it, but that's like tire whisper 50 laps on a hard. Oscar is third right now. He's done 16 on medium, 17 on hard, currently 14 on medium. In theory, could go the end of the race. I wouldn't be surprised if he pits again. Lando, I wouldn't be. It would. Lando's got only 9 laps on. Again, he can go. That'd be 29. So that's 30 laps total on that hard. That I can see that him doing that. Race is not going to end soon. We got 22 laps to go. We're only 49 of 70 laps right now. Hamilton has stopped again. He's got 18 laps on his current, so he'd be about 40 laps on his current tire set. Which, if he's a tire whisperer. Max is the weird one right now because he went from a medium to hard. We thought he would go to a hard, but instead went three lap used softs. Is he gonna go 32 laps effectively on a soft tire? We saw Alonso do something crazy. I suspect Max might pit again, but don't hold me to that. Leclerc is currently 6th right now. He's got 12 laps on a hard tire. Again, I can see him definitely going to the end of the race on that. Tire whisper. It'd be about, again, 40. It'd be about 34, 35 laps on that hard. Russell right now has only pitted once. He's 22 laps on that hard tire. Again, if he's doing something crazy like Antonelli, that would be a tire whisper. Isaac is currently on 7 laps on his hard tires. He's going to go the end of the race on that. He won't pit again. Lindbad, I expect he's on 28 laps. He's going to have to pit. I don't see, unless they're doing something crazy. Yellow flag. I don't see, and it's gone to green. So someone went off track and went back on. Well, that's our last one in points position. He's gone 20 laps on those hard tires. We'll see if he pits again. Overheating. Someone's saying that overheating on Charles. We are on lap 50 of 70. Again, you are listening to Race Statistics Channel. This is Grass with our coverage of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Is this slowing down? It looks like Checo is limping in. Yeah, that's Checo's. Checo. Ooh. Oh, that's a steering issue. Something broke. Something broke on Checo's car, and that front left tire is bouncing back and forth in a way it should not. So he is making his way back. Sainz has a penalty, but I don't know what that penalty was for. Aiden pointing out Mercedes don't have pace this time. Yeah, they really don't. I mean, right now, Antonelli is in second position. He's got track position right now. Oscar is charging on him. It is 4.1 seconds back. Max right now 4.2. Again, he was around 8 seconds back, so he's been charging on Hamilton. Though he's got those laps are 13 lap used. Again, he put them on 10 laps ago, so they were 3 laps used to start with. I wouldn't say Hamilton's strategy failed Hamilton. I wouldn't say that. I mean, he's up 1 position from his starting position. Max is down 1 position. Leclerc is down 4. Russell's down 1. Bortolo's up 4 positions. Alonso up 2. Stroll is up 5. He's the big gainer. I want to check F1 bingo. I may be getting 5 points off of him. Yeah, I did pick Stroll. I only have got 3 points. Aston Martin gets lap despite their major upgrade. That did happen as well. I've got others that have not panned out just yet. Got Gabriello chasing Lindbergh for 9th. He's 3.2 seconds behind him. He does have tire advantage, 22 over 20, 31 laps. You got 18 laps to go in this race right now, and right now it's a strategy at the moment. Checo going to retire? Yeah, Checo has retired already. So Checo did manage to get back to the pits and retired. Antonelli is pitting, so with 18 laps to go, Antonelli is going on to, I can't tell which one it was. Might be, I want to say mediums, but Antonelli is pitting right now. Let's see what he does, where he goes. They look like hearts. Yeah, heart. So Antonelli went to another set of hearts. Why did he not pit sooner? Unless he's trying to charge on those 17 laps. Russell losing ground. He probably should pit for a new set of tires. He's gone 26 on those. He did 27, 26, so it's 53, 54 laps on those tires. Unless he's going to go another few more and go on a soft and go 15 on that. Why hearts? He probably doesn't have mediums. Is the most likely scenario, and because and he can and there's not much of a difference between the medium and the hards in terms of tire degradation. So he can go probably a little bit longer, stronger on those hards. Max right now 3 seconds behind Hamilton. Hamilton is 2 seconds behind Oscar. Norris has jumped 12 seconds ahead. So right now this is Norris's race to lose at this point. Hamilton, Max is now 2.7. Max is probably going to need to pit one more time. He might not pit. This might be a tire whisper scenario. This is going to be very interesting. He might push those tires beyond what we expect. Russell races done at P7. Russell's in the pit right now. No, Russell's pitting for a fresh set of tires. No, Hamilton is 1.7 back. Max is 2.4 back. Russell's going on to a hard set of tires, so he can go 15 laps and charge. This is mostly to put him on a fresher set of tires that he can then push like crazy and not worry about the degradation. Mercedes think that Antonelli can get P2. How? He's P6 right now. He's going to have to get past Leclerc. And then he's got like 9 seconds to charge to. I mean, there's enough time. But he's going to have to pass Hamilton and Verstappen. Hamilton's passing Oscar right now. Is he pitting? No, Max just passed. Okay, here is Oscar is off the track. He's just stopped. Yellow flag because that's Oscar on the track right now. We're going to go to a virtual safety car so they can get. Oscar has stopped. Oscar has stopped on track. He is going to be. This is going to be a retirement for Oscar. I'm not sure what happened to him. Here we go. So the replay of what happened to Oscar. Yeah. Okay, so Norris coming into the pits at the soft tires. Oscar lost his gearbox. Is really what happened. So Norris is going on to use set of soft tires with how many laps? With 14 laps to go. He's coming out. Looks like he's because Oscar's ended up stopping. The virtual safety car has dropped. So Norris, it's a free stop for Norris because his teammate lost his gearbox. That's yeah. He's going to go on to basically fresh soft tires for the rest of this race. Hamilton's going to go on to fresh soft tires as well. Leclerc's coming into pits. Not almost a double stack. It's a double stack, but it's an extended double stack. They're going on to soft tires. Is this real life? No, this is the F1 race. Max did not pit. Yes, Max did not pit. Antonelli is 3 laps on hard tires. Virtual safety car is ending. No, the race will not end under the virtual safety car. The virtual safety car just ended. We've got 13 laps to go. Our leader pitted. He's got 5 seconds ahead on Max. Max has got 9 seconds on Hamilton. Hamilton, who did pit, Antonelli's got 1.3 seconds on to Hamilton. Leclerc is 8 seconds back. So now it's a question of Hamilton charging on Max. So the number right now is 9.1. We've got 13 laps to go. That's Hamilton getting ahead of Kimi and edging him out. Hamilton would get ahead of Hamilton. So Anthony's 9.4, 9.2 to Max. They're telling Hamilton to give the position back. Hamilton's right now behind Antonelli. He's 0.3. So they were concerned that Hamilton may have pushed Kimi out of the way. So they told Hamilton to give the position back before Stewart could take action. So right now our podium is Norris, Verstappen, Antonelli, with Hamilton and Antonelli fighting right now. Can Stroll get a point? Stroll is 12th. He's 33 seconds back, so that's a no. We've got Borello, Lawson, and Hulkenberg all within seconds of each other. So it's a point area of fighting there, and then Antonelli and Hamilton. So with Oscar going out, 5-second penalty for Behrman ignoring blue flags. Behrman is 17th. Yeah, he's been lapped multiple times. That actually might drop him a place, because Albon is behind him at 18 with a half a second. Battle for third right now, Antonelli and Hamilton. Both Hamilton pitted for softs. Antonelli pitted 5 laps ago for hards. What happened to Oscar? He lost his gearbox. And that brought out the virtual safety car. That allowed Norris to pit, allowed Antonelli, Hamilton, Leclerc all to pit. Russell to pit as well. The big question right now is, can Hamilton and Antonelli charge on Max? Antonelli's 7 seconds back, under 7 seconds now. Hamilton's fallen back 1.6. Max is also charging on Norris. That's interesting. With 21 laps on those tires, he's making an advance on Norris right now. 3/10 just while I was watching this a moment ago. Antonelli is making an advance on Max. He's gone about 3-4 tenths in the last few seconds. What do you mean I lost his gearbox? His gearbox gave out on him. It's a mechanical failure. "11 laps drama income." Yeah, this is 10 laps ago actually now. 10 laps ago, and no, this is going to be definitely drama. We definitely with Antonelli and Hamilton so close to each other. Hamilton's fallen back just slightly. He's now 1.7 back, 1.8. Antonelli is 5.9, 5.8 behind Max. So he's definitely charging. He's making a move towards Max. Do you think Hamilton can get on the podium today? That's going to be tough. I'm not sure he can now. He's fallen back almost 2 seconds to Antonelli. If something happens to Max, because again, he's gone 22 laps on those soft tires. He's now predicted to go. I'm predicting him he's not going to stop. He'll go 32 laps on softs. Antonelli's 5.1. 5 second, 5.0. 5.025. It's almost under almost under 4.9. So Antonelli's making definitely a charge on Max. He might. It's gonna get interesting. It's gonna be interesting if Antonelli can catch Max. He's on a hard tire, so he can push it. 32 laps on soft is suicide. Yeah, well, not suicide. It's just crazy. I mean, we did see Alonso go 34. He did pit a few laps ago to go on soft tires, so he did took the virtual safety car advantage. Alonso 14th, Stroll 13th. I don't see them getting into points. Gasly is 12th. So Alonso is close to Gasly, but Gasly is 27 seconds behind Borletto. I don't see, with 9 laps to go, I don't see that. I mean, Stroll might get to 12th. Lawson on his teammate, though Lindblad is 38 seconds back. So 8, 9, 10 look like they may shuffle positions, but those are the 3 that will be in those positions, most likely. Russell's 9.4 back on, and Lawson has just gone ahead of Lindblad. Now, P8 down are all 1 lap down. Behrman, Albon, Sainz are all 2 laps down, so take that as you wish. Russell's 53 seconds back. He is. I doubt that he's going to be lapped. So I'm looking at P8 down will be the lap cars in this race. Hamilton is on the back of. What's that race control message? Hamilton, since speeding in the pit lane, under investigation. Oh, that'll screw things up. Hamilton right now, third of a tenth, 3/10 on Antonelli. We've got one of the Haas's being a moving chicane. I think Hamilton's under investigation. Why does Lewis always get penalties? Oh, ask the FIA on that one. Hamilton 0.4 on Antonelli right now. So the big thing with Antonelli and Hamilton, they're closely racing, but they've got traffic back markers. That's an Audi that's being passed. So they're having to go around traffic as they're racing closely. Hulkenberg is P9, but again, Hulkenberg is a lap down. So is Lawson. I think that's what we were seeing. Lawson and Hulkenberg being passed by Antonelli and and Hamilton. 6 laps to go in this race. Again, this is Grash with you live coverage of the Hungarian Grand Prix. 6 laps to go before we go on our summer break. Norris leading this race. Max is second. Max right now is 12 seconds ahead of Antonelli. Antonelli is 6 seconds back. I do not think he's going to catch him at this point. So Max is going to maintain P2. Yeah, P2. So the question is, who's going to be third? Is it going to be Antonelli or Hamilton? Hamilton might be under investigation for a pit lane speeding. Oh, Max is not going to pit. Max is not. We're not seeing a pit at anyone pitting it unless they're doing something crazy at the bottom of the back of the field. is Kimi and Hamilton passing another Audi. Again, both of the Audis have been lapped. So 5-second penalty for car 44 Hamilton speeding in the pit lane. Oh, that will drop him behind his teammate right now. Close. It's close. Hamilton will not get on the podium. Even if Hamilton passes Antonelli, Antonelli's going to get that position back by virtue of the penalty. Yeah, it's either P4, P5. It's going to depend on how Leclerc finishes. Right now, Leclerc is 4.8 seconds behind his teammate. So that would give the position to Hamilton would fall to 5th. 5 seconds. It's going to be really close. Yeah, so Leclerc is jumping in. I've seen 5.2 to 4.8 has been the range that Leclerc has been behind Hamilton. You have to keep an eye on those two. And he's 0.4 behind Antonelli. Again, he gets ahead of Antonelli. Antonelli's going to get that podium position back. We've got 4 laps to go in this race right now. Norris is leading this race clearly. Max is second. And then we've got Antonelli third. Hamilton is within a second of Antonelli, but he's got a 5-second penalty. The question is where Leclerc will come in. He's been 4.7 all the way back up to 5. So he's 4.5. He's made a charge on Hamilton. He just to stay within 5 seconds of Hamilton, he's going to get a position on him at the line. Isaac is 6. He's 27 seconds back from Leclerc, so he's not in play in this regards. Russell right now is 7th, 4.8 back. Lawson is 9, 48 seconds back after that, with Hulkenberg 2 seconds back. They're saying Lando no exit curbs. That they're thinking that might have what scuttled the gearbox on Oscar's car. He might have gone over the curbs too hard throughout the race. And they're basically conserve the car. He doesn't need to go crazy to win this race. Leclerc right now 4.7 behind Hamilton. I think that's the big number right now we're looking at this in terms of the final position of the top 5. Bortoleto half a second on Lindblad. So this is the last point position. This is a fight between the Racing Bulls and Audi right now. I didn't think the Audis were going to get up as close as they did. Again, Oscar had a gearbox here that brought the virtual safety car, and that allowed basically Lando a free stop to get onto soft tires. Hamilton went on to soft, so did Leclerc. Gasly's going to come in 12th, but Aston Martin's going to be 13th, 14th. That's back marker position, everyone. That's back marker position, and that's without their power unit. That's huge. That's without their power unit upgrade, everyone. When we come back with the spring break, we're looking at Aston Martins into the points, most likely. They're gonna be in there with the Audis, and they've split the Alpines this weekend. We could see them fighting with the Racing Bulls and the Audis when we come back. I mean, that's the expectation that I've got when they come back. 2 laps ago. 2 laps ago. Again, this is the Race 66 Channel. This is Grash Live with coverage of this race. Will Borrell pass Lindblad for the last point position? And where will Leclerc is 4.2, 4.1 back? What tire is Anthony using? He's using a hard tire. It's a fresh hard tire. We are on our final lap now. Lando 14 seconds ahead of Max. Max is almost 5 seconds ahead of Antonelli. Hamilton's fallen back 1.1. The question is where Leclerc, he's right 4.6. He's right now within, Hamilton has a 5-second penalty. So right now, Leclerc and Hamilton look like they're going to switch positions. I think it's 6. Russell will be 7th. Russell, again, only falling back a position after blowing, having anti-stall catch him at the beginning of the race. He recovers. I mean, he was literally 21st. He would have been 22nd if Perez was not a pit lane start. So he recovered multiple positions. Unfortunately for you bingo people, he still lost a position from his starting position. He's not going to get you a point. But hey, people, if you picked Lance Stroll like me, you're getting 7 points during this race. He's our big winner right now in terms of positions. Lonzo up 2 positions. Lawson up 3. Those are a big, and Bortoleto up 3. So if you picked Stroll, Bortoleto, or Lawson, you're getting a good number of points. Antonelli up 4 points as well. Do you know why Max didn't pit? I don't think Max, I don't know if they had a tire for Max. Also, he was on a soft tire. It was also, basically, they didn't pit because they wanted to keep a track position. Checkered flag, everyone. Checkered flag. I may have one TV is behind, but here we come in. I think we're ahead at the moment on the stream. Here comes Lando on F1 TV. He's coming to the line right now. He is going to win the Hungarian Grand Prix. 14.8 seconds. Here comes Max Verstappen. He's going to come in right now. Second, here comes Antonelli. Third, Hamilton's going to come in 4th. Clerk going to come in, and he's going to take 4th position because of that penalty. It's a 0.7 difference between Leclerc and Hamilton. So Leclerc is going to be 4th, Hamilton 5th. Lawson's already come across the line 8th, Hulkenberg 9th. Again, they've already been lapped. Colpino and Ocon have been lapped already. See right now, Bortoleto has come in. Gasly has come in. Albon Sainz have come in. We're only waiting for the Aston Martins right now. Make this official. Stroll is 13th. And Alonso's 14th. I believe Behrman had a penalty. So that puts Albon and Sainz 17th, 18th ahead of Behrman. And that's going to be our race, everyone. Well, that was a hard watch. I mean, it had drama. P2 on an undrivable car. Again, our podium is going to be Norris, Verstappen, Antonelli. I don't know if we've had those 3. I think this is another unique podium this season. I know we've had Verstappen and Antonelli before, but I don't think we've had Norris with those 2. Yeah. So McLaren winning the race today, Oscar would have been up there probably probably in the podiums if he had not lost his gearbox. I want to thank everyone here who came over. Again, we had good number in YouTube, good number in Twitch chat. Let's just take a look at the calendar before we go. So we're now going to go into the summer break. Our next time you'll see us will be August 21st for the Dutch Grand Prix. We got the Italian Grand Prix September 1st, 2 weeks after that. Spain. So we will be back 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks from now. We will be back August 21st for the Dutch Grand Prix. Orange Army represent. Go check your bingo boards, everyone. Tell us how you did. It's going to be a month. Stay tuned. You never know. I know we did IndyCar a little while ago. I think we did the Indy Grand Prix. Oh no, we might be around. You never know. It's nothing confirmed, nothing planned as of yet. But we might do something over these next few weeks, just so we're not rusty when we come back in a month for F1. For everyone here at the Race Statistics family, just to call out, we do need more mods. We do need more. We're looking for more on-air talent. Matt C. is pointing out Indy is at NASCAR is at Indianapolis. They're on the oval. They're not on the road course. It's the Brickyard 400. That's huge. If you're looking for like pure speed, the Indianapolis Speedway is awesome. The Brickyard 400 will be fun. So if you're looking for more motorsports, that's to watch later today. If you are curious about being a mod on the Twitch or YouTube, get a hold of the boss. If you want to be on air talent as well, because we could use more people. We're going in a string of 5 a.m. start times in August, 6 a.m., 3:30 in the morning. That's Qatar, but I'm not sure that's not happening. Yeah, we're going like 3 a.m. So we're going to a string of races that are really bad on time zone for me. Super brutal on me those 3 Singapore 3 a.m. is going to be, that's in October. That's going to be brutal. So we could use people to do those times, do some of those practices, or the whole weekend maybe if you're good enough. Some of you are. I know you are. Gonna see Brand New Day. That's this weekend. It's not out yet. I know Haas. I think both Ocon and Behrman had Spider-Man helmets this weekend to advertise the new film. Again, they're having it this weekend because, anyways, you know what I'm talking about. All right, for everyone here at the Racist channel, this is Grash. If we're not on for any reason in the next month, we'll see you in 4 weeks for F1. Take care, everyone. Have a fun time. We'll see you soon.